Lots of events for April at the Nature Center with the Missouri Department of Conservation. Manager of the center, Laci Prucinsky, making her monthly interview. Hi, Laci.
Good morning, Vaughn.
How you doing?
Pretty good. I'm glad the weather last night was early, so it didn't wake me up.
You know, that's what I pray for. Every time I'm like, we're going to get storms, we're in Missouri. We're going to have snakes, we're in Missouri. We're going to have this, we're in Missouri. But just don't do it when I'm sleeping, man.
Exactly.
Give me a chance, basically, because, you know, when we have loss of life, it's because people are sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Almost always. All right, so April, I'm sorry, but this is just the month of snakes. I'm going with it. They are everywhere.
They are. They're moving right now. Absolutely, yes.
Well, can you give them a road map? Because I'd like them to leave my yard. That would be.
Well, they're trying. They just have to get through your yard first.
Oh, no. They built a nest under my burn barrel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, not for them.
No.
Just saying. Nope. Nope. You can go through, but you ain't gonna live here. We're not doing it. It was fun. All right, so but there are a lot of reptiles coming back to life after their little hybo, huh?
Yeah, so lots of stuff. We get those warm days that get a little bit longer, more sunlight, and a lot of things start perking up. So you've probably heard the frogs at night. They've gotten nice and loud. And yes, the snakes and everything. And I saw my first mosquito the other day.
Yep, killed one on my wall this morning. I was like, what in the actual mosquito is going on here? I was so mad. How did it get in my house? It was probably, I don't know. Anyway, but I love frogs. I love the sound of frogs croaking in the background. It scares little kids a little bit when they first don't know what they are.
It can, because they can get really loud. Like when you think about the size of some of these frogs and just how loud they can be, and there's so many of them, It can be a little disconcerting.
Now, we were in the country once with the windows down, and Dallas was small at the time, and I think we were up by Altenburg after a volleyball game, and we were driving. The frogs were so loud, he rolled the windows up and laid on the floor of the car. I'm like, put your seatbelt on. He's like, if I hear a banjo, I'm going to start crying. I was like, you're fine. It was so funny. I was like, this is not a horror movie. It's just a frog. Anyway, they get scared, so explain it to them. Let them hold a frog.
Mm-hmm.
I love frogs.
And we try and do a lot of that. April tends to be kind of our frog month.
Yeah.
March, April, depending. And so we've got Froggy Friday coming up, actually this Friday at the end of the week. So if you want an opportunity to see some of those frogs up close and learn a little bit more about them, and then we'll take people down to like Wood Duck Swamp or Amphibian Pond and see what we can see and hear.
And let me just explain to you once and for all, they do not give you warts. Thank you.
They don't.
Yeah.
Nope, they don't.
Yeah. And if you kiss one, you do not get a prince. I've tried so many times. They remain frogs, and then you just have fish face. So don't kiss them. All right. So your little Acorns program, you get to introduce them to a lot of cool things, don't you?
Mm-hmm. We do. So we do Babes in the Woods, which is 0 to 2, and then Little Acorns, which is 3 to 6. And both of those are really and truly designed for the kiddos to get hands-on, but also for parents to learn how to kind of help their kids explore. And so even, you know, as an adult, as a parent, there may be something that I don't particularly like, but how do I help my kid explore that in a safe way and maybe not show just how much I'm afraid of spiders or whatever it happens to be. Spiders are my big one, so.
Yeah, I'm not scared of them either unless they're the size of my hand. I'm just, you know, don't. I think it's funny because, Laci, when I was young, I was scared of all of these things.
Yeah.
And then I just wasn't one day. I'll pick up worms. I'll grab a snake by the tail. I'll smash it. I'll pick up frogs and give them kisses. You know, spiders, big deal. Get a Kleenex, smush them, gone. You know, sorry about the nature lovers out there, but I'm just saying there's nothing to really be scared of.
No, and all of it has its place. It all is part of that interconnected web that we live in. And so it's all important in its own way.
Right.
But I will freely admit that spiders still freak me out.
Yeah. Well, if they come in my house, they're committing suicide. That's all there is to it. You're fine outside. You can do whatever you want out there. I did stick my hand in a wasp nest underground, though, when I was relocating a lilac bush. That was fun. It was the size of a softball. I don't know how many times I got stung. But
no.
I didn't know they had underground nests, so I had my own adventure.
Yeah, there are actually wasps and some bees and a couple of different things that will nest underground, sometimes by themselves and then sometimes in big groups.
Oh, it was a group. Yeah, I had holes everywhere. All right, so you have all these fun things going on, and they're listed on your website, but you do have things for homeschoolers and just fun events for kids all month long.
Yes, and we do a variety of things all month, every month. There's always something different that we're doing. We've got kind of our typical Little Acorns and Babes in the Wood and homeschool and stuff like that, but it's a different topic every month. It's a little bit of a different exploration. We try to do different types of programs. So if you look this month and you're like, man, I don't see anything that really appeals, look at next month, see what's coming up, or sign up for our newsletter, and we'll send you information about once a week as to kind of what programs are going on and what to look for in nature.
Yeah. So on the 12th, what does the Come Try Laser Shot mean?
So laser shot is I don't have a good way to explain it. It's kind of like a game, first-person shooter simulation. So we have firearms. Some of them are obviously fake. Some of them are decommissioned. They all shoot a little laser, and there's a camera that reads that. And so you can go duck hunting, or you can shoot food, or things like that. But it's all in our classroom. So it doesn't matter what the weather's doing, and it doesn't matter what the wind is doing or anything like that. So it's a good opportunity to kind of play with some of those things. And we do a lot of talking about kind of ethical choices. So what makes the most sense for taking a shot, depending on how the animal is positioned and how far away it is. And all of that stuff comes into play when we have that.
And don't shoot it if you're not going to eat it. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. So the feeding frenzy you do all the time, there's just zero chance I want to look at that. But some kids find it fascinating. I don't need to see that. Yeah.
You don't want to come see us feed the snake?
Nope. I think no. You don't want to know what would happen if I got near your snakes. So it's just snakes and I. We can't be in the same environment. But I do love your walks, looking when the wildflowers are blooming and stuff like that. I do love that sort of thing.
We've got a couple of those coming up. One's at Trail of Tears. We've got another one, I think, next month. It's at 76 Conservation Area. It's just an opportunity to get out and kind of enjoy the hopefully good spring weather and see the spring ephemerals that are coming up. They're up for such a short time that it's nice to get out and see that renewal and that refresh that spring brings.
Very nice. And if you're not going to be at the Special Olympics track meet on April 26th, you can go out bashing some trash.
Yeah, so we work with the Friends of Cape Parks and Rec, and that's our portion of their events that day, which we do some cleanup on Cape LaCroix Trail. So there's still space to sign up for those. We have T-shirts and things like that. So if you sign up early enough, you're eligible for a T-shirt. All our information's on the website, which is MissouriConservation.org.
You know, we were walking the trail one day, and somebody said, "Why do so many people throw garbage here?" I'm like, I think it probably got here by the wind and ended up.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody's just running around eating Cheetos. You know what I mean? If they're running, they're probably not eating. Just saying, the wind probably blew it there. So try to withhold your guesstimates on how it got there. Some of it, yeah, but most of it, no. It blew in with the wind. If you don't believe me, come look at my fence line. All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Turkey hunting is coming up.
Yeah, so spring turkey, youth turkey should start in a couple of weeks, and then spring turkey starts toward the end of April. Like, I think right after Easter, maybe.
Yeah. And turkeys are mean, so don't think you're just going to walk up to a flock of turkeys and say gobble, gobble, and get one, because they will get you.
Dawn, you have some of the most interesting adventures.
I'm telling you, I was chased by a turkey all the way back to my car.
Mm-hmm.
They're mean.
Well, because you insulted him.
I know, but they're like, it's like having the red rooster with the claws coming at me. When he spurred me really bad, he got up underneath my coat and spurred me. I was having flashbacks when that turkey started coming at me. I was like, help! There was no barn to get into. I literally jumped into my car so fast. But, if you're going to go turkey hunting, know what you're doing, please.
Yes, absolutely.
See, I should almost work with you because I've been through all of these things. Literally, no. I know these things. All right. And I want to just emphasize that you respect nature. Don't go out there and litter. Don't go out there and act crazy and do stuff to scare animals. And it's not nice. It's not right. And it's just, you don't learn anything when you do that.
No, and it's their home that we're stepping into, and so just to be as respectful as we would be if we were visiting grandma or cousins or friends or whomever.
Coming to my house and act wrong, you'll have to run to your car too. I'm just saying.
You gonna chase them going gobble gobble gobble?
No, I'll be saying get the yikes. I'll probably have a belt in my hand. All right, so, you have so much going on every single month. You just stay busy, and you don't have a lot of employees, so I'm always shocked at how much you get done.
The naturalist staff do an amazing job with programming, and it's a fantastic opportunity down here.
Excellent. So if they want to learn more, where do they go?
So easiest place is MissouriConservation.org. That's our website. You can also come see us, and we've got calendars and things like that you can grab, or you can sign up for the newsletter.
I love the calendars. One of my listeners just sent me a note, and they said they cannot stop laughing at the vision of me running from a turkey back to my car. I was 14, and it was a long time ago. I was very, very fast, so no, he could not catch me. Laci Prucinsky is manager at the Nature Center with the Missouri Department of Conservation. April events, there are many for all ages. Get out and enjoy. Laci, thank you.
Thanks, Juan.
See you next month. Bye-bye.